Reroll Galaxy. This isn't a new one. Your thoughts on Trap Claw buffs, like complete blocking of Syndra's ult? I don't know that that's a Trap Claw buff, but I do think it's weird it doesn't block Syndra's ult. Yes. That is something we do think we should fix. Will we ever see something for GP? Yes, there are buffs for GP in this patch. How have I been? Okay. Quarantine mixed with random player drama crap has been annoying me, so... What are the changes now in PvE? There are way too many to list. But the TLDR of it is, roll percentages have changed, the power of the 6-piece bonuses has gone down, Star Guardian, or specifically Syndra and Shaco got massively changed. I am just going to lock this in. So yeah, a lot of changes. Yeah, Hannah, it was a rough week. Fix your game Kappa, yep. Please buff or change TF. Well, with the Chrono changes and TF3 getting buffs this patch, there are changes. Any new champs? Not this patch. Any chance we will see a hotfix before 10.9? I would say there's only about a 20% chance. It's not 0. But... if Vel'Koz gets caught in Trap Claw, he still finished his beam. Is that a bug? Yes, that sounds like a bug. Ooh, that is a lot of gold. Is a hotfix needed? I don't think it's needed, but I know there is a large desire for it. Okay, well, we have a lot of Vanguards, and we have a lot of Blademasters. Blademasters got a buff, by the way. You won't see it on any of the tags, but the time it takes for their bonus attacks to come out was reduced. So when it procs, watch, it'll be like real quick. Yeah, those 3 attacks come real fast, so... Any new things in PvE? Yes, a lot of new things on PvE. I feel like people are getting crazy about the player damage changes because the game could snowball really hard right now. Yes, there are definitely cases, especially with the Force of Nature Galaxy, where it snowballs really hard that people aren't used to. That is definitely true. Is there new galaxies? Yes, there are 2 new galaxies on PvE. I think the play actually right now, though, is to start econing. Does Trap Claw actually negate incoming damage? Yes, it's supposed to. What do you think is the counter on Master Yi? A bunch of burst damage and CC after 15 seconds, because I know most people use QSS on him. Xin Zhao doesn't finish his attack sequence if the target dies. Is this a bug or intentional? It is intentional, but something we could improve. Was the Syndra change the ultimate damage, or was there more? If it was just the ultimate damage, you should fire me. Because the ultimate damage, like if we just buffed Syndra and doubled the damage, that'd be a little nutty. So, hey Juan, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back. Congrats on your new sub badge. Woohoo. Is there a log for changes other than surrender at 20? No, because they change so often, we don't keep a log. There's something wrong with Trap Claw then, because Trap Claw MF still gets damaged by Blitzcrank Punch. Okay, we will look into that. Does Blademaster proc off itself? Yes, it can. Mordekaiser takes ability too long to go off in his opinion. Yeah, that's kind of intended. Pabble123, appreciate the sub, man. Alright, sweet. If Blademaster procs off itself, how does that work? It just continually keeps attacking. Will Caitlyn plus GA bug be fixed next patch? There is no bug. Okay, the thing is, with the changes... Actually, Blademaster didn't get nerfed, though. I was about to say, we don't really need 6 Blademaster. If anything, we need Chrono. Like, I'm gonna do this. Because now, with Chrono, you get the 20% attack speed boost right away. So if you watch this, I was at 0.92, and then immediately... Yep, immediately you get the 20%, so... Having 2 Chrono now is really good. Oh, disarm, come on! Oh god, the disarm was rough there. Oof. Scottish Bonobo, appreciate the sub, thank you. Joker Twisted giving the gift sub, appreciate that. So Kate ults while dying is correct. Guardian Angel prevents death, so she's not dying, and her ult is uncancelable, so yes, that's correct. Add to the Chrono tooltip that you start the fight with 20%. Okay, we can do that. Alright, I'm actually gonna... Well, no. Because hitting the E would be great here. Sorry if you answered this already, but is there a log? Oh my god, no, there's no log. We don't keep a log. It changes too much. We'd be spending most of our time making logs. Whew. Spicy. Maxip, 3 months. Appreciate the sub and congrats on the new badge. Do you think set 3 blasters are better than set 1 gunslingers? I think the potential of gunslingers was higher because it was random. Ooh, this is the new map. I think this is the Jinx version. There's 3 new versions of this map. I should buy mine from the store after this game. Okay, that's better than that. Free reroll. Didn't hit anything. Okay, this is one of those cases where I don't want to risk it. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do that. There we go. Do Blademaster procs scale with attack speed? I mean, you're more likely to proc because you're attacking more. Will store go on mobile? Yes. Can you talk about the new Galaxies on PBE? Let's wait until they actually show up. Any Syndra nerfs plans? There are some really big nerfs we're testing on PBE right now. Universa, thanks for the bits. Let's see here. Ooh, 2 snipers. Might be worth a pivot into sniper here. We have the Caitlyn's already. Were these 2 new Galaxies community suggested or thought of in-house? They were thought of in-house. Have we just started? Yes, this is the first game. Are there more things being added to the Pass Plus? No, there are not. I finished the Pass already. Would it be possible to add a counter that keeps counting points with no rewards? Probably not in the short term, but I like the idea a lot. Alright, at this point we don't need this for now. We can do this. We'll hold on to the Shens. There we go. Something like that. Did you raise Galaxy chance? I don't think we did. I don't know what B-Salve's got it set at actually right now. Do you know the cause of taking no damage bug last night? Yes, we got it fixed though. Can you elaborate how Xerath works? Is it better to scale attack speed or magic damage? Attack speed is better, but both are good, so... How does Blademaster Jhin interact with his 4-hit mechanic? He just gets a bunch of AD for his next 2 attacks. Questions are coming fast today. Is there a reason that Spatula items values can't be double again now that they're more rare? Yes, because then they'd be like... Demolisher Kaisa also getting double stats, it just really isn't something that needs to happen right now. By the way, one of the changes you'll notice is at level 5, the drop percentages here are different. Any nerfs to Demolisher Kaisa planned? Probably, but not yet. There's none in PB yet. She's on my list, though. Don't you think set 2 arenas allowing you to run far have an unfair advantage? No, I don't. Alright, ideally we want a sword. Like, just grabbing the Jhin would be the way to go. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna grab a cloak next. Yep, free cloak. We're good. Does anything happen with the visual bug where you can't see your already owned items while on carousel? Not yet, unfortunately. Alright, so Darkstar got a big nerf, so actually I don't even think it's worth going to 6 here. I'm going to try to do some more combination stuff with 3. Yeah, Yi can go once I get something better. It's just he's 2-star right now, so he's a decent amount of health, plus he heals. So for now, he's actually like okay frontline. Plus he got buffed at 2-star and 1-star, so... getting in Celestial here would actually be the next step now that we already have 3 Darkstar. Could it be possible to fix the item's drop rate? Example, can't drop more than 2 of the same component. No, that's intended. Not sure why we would change that. I'm going to make a change real quick here. Cool. When can you surrender a TFT game? Right after Krugs. I think 2-star Cho'Gath ability damage is quite low. Do you agree? Yes, because he's mostly for CC, not damage. What's the PvE change you think challengers are going to be the most shocked by? I don't know if they'll be shocked, but I think the one they'll appreciate the most is it's impossible to have a 4-item 0 gold start now. Okay, let's see here. Are we actually going this? I don't think we are. In brief, what are the changes? In real fast, the drop percentages never go above 40% for anything over 1 cost. A lot of the higher traits, like the 6s, got nerfed. And 4-item 0 gold start is dead. And I'm trying to remember what else. Oh, and Shaco and Syndra got like massive changes. There's 2 Mystic. There's still a version where I want to get Celestial in, is the problem. Like, I would love to get this upgraded. Nope. What are the Syndra changes? So, the Syndra changes that I'm experimenting with are her spell power is doubled, but her mana is 0 out of 80. Level 7 legendary, not 2% sad face. That's true. You guys overdid it with e-girls. Playing against it is super anti-fun. You can't move your units and get one-shotted. I hear the feedback. Though saying we overdid it, it's really funny. Like, people are like, how could you buff Syndra? And it's like, the only thing we changed was her auto attack range. That's it. And that did not make a massive difference. Okay, there's that. This is better than this. I'm gonna hold on to these for now. Morning, Koala. Morning, Solo. It's ice cream cone item as well, and her 3-star buff. The 3-star buff didn't ship. There was no 3-star buff. God damn it. Nice. How many units will be added by the end of the set? Can't talk about it yet, but more than ever before, let's put it that way. Okay, the question is, do we want Chrono or Celestial now? I think right now Celestial is better. Because Chrono's just giving him AD, which we don't really need. What we actually need is this to survive more. And giving him the health, so... For a potential buff, would making the round begin with multi-attack be a consideration? I think that'd be way too strong. Okay, Mech also got massive nerfs on the PvE, but the pilots got buffed a lot. So... Are the new galaxies on PvE? Yes, they are. Questions are going by really fast today, so I'm going to miss a lot of them. Apologies in advance. What's the change to Shaco you're experimenting with right now? Right now, his mana got reduced by, I think, like 20. Oh, that's not good. I was hoping for a sword. None of these are what we're looking for, so we want frontline stuff. So probably Dragon's Claw, actually, is what we're going to go here. Or Thief's Gloves. Don't need Infiltrator. It's probably Dragon Claw. Okay, well, 3 Spatula items left. We'll take the Lulu. The Lulu gives us better than Soraka, so... What changed for Pirates? Nothing yet. When Ziggs ults a target and it dies before he can fully cast, he won't target another enemy. That is intended. A lot of spells have that. It's kind of lame, I know, but it's intended. Okay, so now we have 3 Celestial, which means now we can put this back in. Might be time to build a Locket for the front line. Ooh, hey, new Star Guardian. So yeah, Syndra's mana, 30 out of 80. And this person blindly put Seraphs on him, so we'll see, like, they're going to be a lot weaker here. Yep. Yep. This is the Yasuo version of the map. I can tell that clearly, because there's the book reading area. Is 4 Mystic in a good spot? Too often e-girls melt them too easily. I do think 4 Mystic is in a good spot. I think it has more to do with the e-girls' power than it does Mystic's lack of power. Okay. There's a world where this is the play, and we get 4 Celestial for the Jhin. Because 4 Celestial is still nutty, and that buffs up the... Ooh, that's a scary thing. Nice, the Lulu ult on the Darius. Poor Darius. Kill him before he gets here? Okay, good. Jhin and Shaco are balanced. Thank you. Will there be Avatar unit in future like set 2? Nope. Not for this set. Avatar was part of Rise of the Elements. The question is, will I ever put Caitlyn back in? Or do I stay away from Chrono now and take this out? Or do I just save up and get a Thresh? It might be save up and get a Thresh is the play. Alright, give me a sword. None of these are swords. There's a Darkstar Spatula, though, which gives us some options. We can Darkstar Spat Shen and get him in. Means I don't need to run the Mordekaiser. There we go. That's a pretty good build. And we got some nice things to pull in here. Pass along to your team that you guys have made a great game. Will do. Did you make it so Fizz can stand alone as a 4-cost unit without the need for mech? Not yet. That is on the list, though. Worst possible unit to Darkstar? Is that true? Hey, kiting is hard. How are you doing this morning? I heard you buffed Vanguard's crazy hard. Yes, 2 Vanguard got a massive buff. Absolutely massive. But for example, yeah, if you look at Darkstar now, 6 is only 30 and 9 is 35. Let's see some other changes here. Chrono got changed. Brawler is now better at 2, but worse at 4. Infiltrator is now resetting at every level. Protector got better at 2. Vanguard got way better at 2. So we're trying to make a bit more of the mix and match builds a little better. And then, yeah, as I mentioned, Sona being 80 mana is very different. Show the GP? Sure. 100 out of 175 is the biggest change for him. Sorry, Syndra. Is there a change list of PBE somewhere? No, because if we tried to keep track of all the changes on a document that was published, we'd be doing that all the time. How do you get the maps? These are purchase maps. These are maps you purchase. Did you guys ever consider adding Battle Boss theme champions? Yes, we did consider it, but they ended up not really fitting as well as we thought. Right now with Cybers, you need to be lucky with 2 aspects, getting the right units and the right items. Cybers doesn't carry without Aurelia items. Isn't that a bit overkill? No. You can definitely win without Aurelia items on Cyber. I would recommend you try AP Echo. Now, do they have to rely on Echo? Yes. That for sure is one of their weaknesses. This Sexy Beast. Appreciate the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Is there going to be a B patch? I would say right now there's only about a 20% chance of a B patch. It's not out of the question, but it would rely on A, the data continuing to go the way it's going, and B, us having a solid change that we feel comfortable putting out as a B patch that would actually have an impact. If we B patched anything, it would likely be Syndra and Shaco, and that's it, probably. So, honest thoughts on 3 stars and how Galaxy enabled people to go for it often. Hang on, let me take this turn and I will answer that. So, my honest thought is that it was fun, and it shows that having 3 stars be an achievable thing is fun, but it's definitely too much. And so one of the things I'm testing here on PBE is, remember when we put the 40 numbers at 40%, which made it really easy? We have put them back to 35%. So it's going to be harder to 3-star things on this patch, if this ships. It should still be a viable option, it should still be a thing you want to do, but right now it's a little too promised, which takes the fun out of it. It's sort of like, you're guaranteed to get it. Why is Echo so nuts with red buff and IE? Isn't he an AP scale champ? Echo, when he does his hits and jumps around, everything he hits, he does an auto attack and the spell damage. So you get anything that benefits an auto attack or the spell can both scale off of it there. Where is the 5% off the 3-star going? It changes each level. We can go back and look at the footage. Alright, level 9. I would love to hit a Thresh here. Well, for now we'll put in a Xerath. Nothing wrong with that. Any buffs to Xerath? No, Xerath does not need buffs. Can you with Asol in PBE? Can I play Asol? Sure, I will play Asol in a different game. Asol got massively buffed this patch, I think. With how much Starship changed. Oh, I should have bought the Ash. That was dumb of me to not buy the Ash. Okay, let's see questions. Any chance of removing or lowering the chance of a normal game? They are kind of boring since there are so many galaxies now. You know, it's funny because it depends on who you ask. I'm getting the opposite requests too. I've had people say galaxies should only show up 20% of the time, and I've had people say galaxies should show up 100% of the time. So it's pretty interesting. Right now, I think we're okay with sort of nudging it in the direction we're nudging it. Gonna spend my gold since the game's almost over anyway. 2 more, okay. Good enough. Did you learn something from set 1? Phantom. Yes, we learned don't do that, and an RNG that takes out your carries is really shitty. Why double starship value over just having his mana cost? So specifically the reason we did that is we wanted to decouple him from his necessity on Seraphs. So now he still would be just as good in that direction, but Seraphs is not as powerful. And that's the same thing we're doing with Syndra. We don't like how Seraphs is so necessary to those two champions. Have you considered galaxies with negative effects? Yes, we have. Bramblevest crits denial seems too strong in a set with dedicated carry like Jhin. I don't think that's true. That's why I ran Last Whisper. There's a counter option. The Ash. I don't actually need the Ash, though. That's the thing. Like, why can't I tag Mortdog to ask him something? You just did. Are there any new galaxies on PBE? Yes, there are 2 new ones. What would an example of a negative effect for a galaxy be? I mean, a real simple example would be every turn you get 2 less gold. We could do that. Level 8 legendary is still 6%. Yes, that's correct. What are the changes on Shaco? His mana cost has been reduced. Or, excuse me, increased by a lot. Can galaxies get higher percentage on normal games? What do you mean? Couldn't you have made Phantom hit a targeted spot? I mean, yeah, we could have. It just having something instantly get deleted like that at the start of combat isn't exactly fun. So, negative effects seem anti-fun to me personally. Yes, that's why we haven't done it yet. Did 10-8 player damage have the desired effect? I'm finding that early win streaking almost guarantees top 4. So you're saying trying in the early game is good? Alright, this person is running 6 Darkstar, and we're running 3 Darkstar Celestial. So, actually, yeah, here, Shaco's mana 80 instead of 60 now. So, the hope here, if all the changes go perfectly, which, by the way, that was a first. Oh, that was a good game.